Hello, everyone. This is a little out of order. We're going to be doing the intro when I get back. We had to go live before 10:30, or the stream would be deleted from Rumble. So enjoy some songs from Mr. Super Sidewinder while I deal with Flickr. We will be back shortly. Mr. Super, take it away.
You saw the man behind my face, a drifting astronaut in space. No true dimensions, though his intention is for real. I know you hold the golden key, so help me sail across the sea. You are my lighthouse, just let me win now. Won't you please blow your breeze? Feel the rain on my skin as the love shines within. On the way to be strong, there's a place where I belong. I'm getting strong. There is no place where I belong. My life became a silly game with all the rules and dusty frames. I miss the season without a reason. I need you, I need a clue. Feel the rain on the skin as the love shines within. On the way to be strong, there's a place where I belong. I'm getting strong. There is a place where I belong. There's a place where I belong. I'm getting strong. There is a place where I belong. Where I belong.
Mr. Super, you there?
Sure. Yeah.
I texted you that we need another song, please. It takes about 3 minutes per slide right now because it's all video. That's where I'm running into an issue.
No, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. See you beg, so and I follow. Ooh, that's why I'm easy. Ooh, I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? Wants me to be what they want me to be. I'm not happy when I try to fake it. No. Oh no. Ooh, that's why I'm easy. Oh, I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. That's why I'm easy. Yeah. Easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. I wanna be free to know the things I do are right. I wanna be free, just me. Oh, baby. Woo! That's why I'm easy. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Oh yeah. That's why I'm easy. Yeah. Easy like Sunday morning. You get ready for the key change. 'Cause I'm easy, yeah. Easy like Sunday morning, yeah. Oh, why I'm easy. Oh, I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah.
Happy Mandela Days early, everyone. I have Mr. Super with me, who was a superstar tonight. Thank you, Mr. Super.
Very welcome.
Yeah, I had a little issues with the videos, which I'm still not done doing, but I had to do for tonight. And yeah, so it fell a little behind. And Flickr doesn't like video, so there's a lot of video tonight. Yeah, I was a little behind because of it, and because I knew Rumble, I had to start by 10:30, or it would delete the show on Rumble. I was thinking we were starting at 10:30, so I'm thinking, oh, I got time. And then Mr. Super calls me, "We're already 10 minutes late," and the panic just went. I just went insane.
Well, I'm glad I could be a part of that.
Yes, thank you. We do have another guest with us tonight.
We
in
do.
Secret. You want to introduce her, or would she like to introduce herself?
This is your intro.
She's across the room. You'll have to wait.
What? Hello?
Okay. Yes.
Hello. I'm just looking up
she's
chord charts.
she's very, very busy.
Studious.
Understandable. So for those of you that
Well,
don't know, that is Matrix Break or Jenny, and she's busy, but she's here.
Okay, let me go put my ukulele down and I'll stop looking at this.
You can do it all. Just make an appearance. We're going to turn the camera on here in a second, do a great big reveal. You should too, Sandy.
What?
Flip our cameras on.
If I flipped my camera on, you know what you'd see? Black.
I don't want to know.
You'd see black. I'm sitting in the dark. Yeah.
Broadcasting from the dark, it's Sandy Diva.
It's always from the dark.
Camera angle for me. I'm super paranoid about that kind of stuff, but who cares?
Okay, can you see us?
I see you a little bit. Yes, I see Jenny. Hi.
Hello.
Far away.
Together for the holidays.
No, I'm just a miniature person.
All I see is your hair.
That's most of me.
Is it too high or too low or left or right or what's going on?
You're both off to the sides. I see just your one eye, Mr. Super. There you go. Now you're in the picture. And Jenny needs to move more to her left. Closer to you.
I can't get any closer unless I'm like.
That's it right there. Except you can't get taller, so.
I cannot.
That's the best you're gonna get right there.
Yes.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Standing, yeah, I'm out of frame if I'm standing.
We'll go back to a hockey puck.
Happy holidays, everyone. So, what we're doing tonight is I'm going to cover as much music as possible because we're already going to get copyright strikes. I mean, pretty much all of the Christmas shows cannot be monetized. They will be copyright strike. And what's going to happen is I'm not going to monetize them. I decided on, because that would mean I have to delete the music. And there's no point in showing a Mandela. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of showing a Mandela effect, then having to mute what it sounds like. It's ridiculous.
And then if you have to edit the video at all, you lose the chat too, which really, I mean, that's half of the show, you know?
I know, it's horrible. So
ridiculous.
I'm just calling it, we're not making money all Christmas. There's no way around it because most of the Mandela effects are music.
Okay.
I mean, there's other ones, but there's a lot of music ones. So I figured let me get a few through a couple of them that are new tonight. And we'll cover a couple old ones, and like there's going to be one that's relevant, so I guess we'll cover that one. And then we're just gonna wing it. We're just hanging out. This is like the pre-show for tomorrow night. So tomorrow night we have Shifty Sunday's Christmas show, and then the part one of Mandela Days. You saw part of the intro, but the main intro is tomorrow. I don't have the outro done yet for tomorrow, but there is an outro for tonight, so that's good.
Yay.
Yay, yes. And Mr. Super has special music to play tonight. We're excited. excited for the special music.
It's the song I recorded just for Sandy, and she made the video, so it's a team effort.
It is, and it was fantastic. So, first, let's see who's here. Let me look at the chat. Let me see. I'm scrolling up. So we have Jackie McCarran,
Splatter,
Neofreak 91X,
pushing button 62.
Oh, why am I getting the chat on my phone?
Boston Ray says I'm the Grinch, except
Wow.
I can't see that.
The Grinch is here.
No, he was here. It's not in Streamyard anymore. It's only on YouTube.
Oh,
So he already left, unless he's lurking. Let's see. We also have Mr. Super.
what?
Mr. Super is in the chat. Mm-hmm.
That dude
Splatter.
is everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere I look. Pushing button 62. Noise Guru. Whaler Greg is here. Maria's here. Ryu Gaming's here.
I'm just turning my volume up.
Yep.
And Morgan. Morgan is in the chat.
Morgan, welcome.
Welcome. And Flat Earth Andy, who just jumped in.
Oh,
Daru for you? What's Daru?
Mine won't load.
huh? What?
Oh, I have to find the link you sent me. Where'd you send that link? It was my phone, right? Mr. Super, we're gonna get if we're
Who,
gonna
me?
get copyrighted. Yes. If we're gonna get no, it was email, I think. Did you want to talk about the trees? Or did you just want me to watch the trees?
Oh, the moving trees, the walking trees.
Yes.
I don't think I sent you anything about trees. We talked about them,
Oh, you didn't send anything.
but I didn't send you
Okay.
any links. I don't think. Well, oh yeah, oh I know what you're talking about now. The Jeff Snyder stuff. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. But how long
I
are
want
those
to talk about them.
videos?
Show them all that.
How long are the videos though?
Oh, they're short, relatively
Oh, then-
short. We can scrub them. I mean,
No. Might
matter.
as
You
well.
can
We're gonna
play
get
it at the-
copyrights. So who cares?
yeah, who cares?
Who cares? Let's
Tax-free.
buy them. Let's see. Matrix Break is now in the chat. Analog Lime is
Yeah.
here. Be careful driving. No chatting while driving, please. Calling you out.
Did you
You're
get
on the
your
screen.
coffee?
But I'm almost ready for another cup. Already, we're going to be tanked.
We have
Oh,
We're getting
but
a caffeine
remember
buzz.
what I have for you? I brought you a CBD alcohol-free cider to try.
That's what I'm doing instead of coffee.
Yes, that is
our
next beverage.
We're leveling up.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mr. Super, do I need to put those links in the chat? Because in the private chat, because if so, I have to go get them.
Let me think about how we're going to do that. I could probably just go to his channel and get them again, right?
If that's easier for you.
Just go to a random YouTube channel
But for now,
and search for. Okay, this is weird. Typing with the keyboard tilted like this.
because the stuff you were sharing would technically fall underneath the paranormal stuff. You know, the files. It would fall underneath that.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? I want to cover Wonderful World again because I had to delete it from the last stream since I'm not going to delete anything from this. That way people can actually hear it if they see it later instead of, you know.
Okay, I'm sharing it. I would have been better
Okay.
prepared if I knew I had to do that.
Do you want to explain to
Is
them
it
what
up?
we're going to be seeing first? Yes, but do you want to explain to them what
I most certainly do. Yes, I'm ready. So this
Okay.
is a video from Jeff Snyder 2's channel. He's one of the only people in the world that is really digging into these plasma fires, like trees burning from the inside out, cars melting, looking very ancient and rusted, mag wheels melted, engine blocks melted, glass melted, and the trees and the shrubbery around the car not burned, all these different events. This particular video is an example that's quite extreme. These are palm trees that, by his theory, which I think is correct, is an energy surge, an electrical surge coming up from the ground, up through the trunk of the tree, and at the first nodal points just below the fronds on these palm trees, the trees are burning like they're phosphorus, like they're sparklers. They're throwing sparks in every direction. And as the camera pans, you can see it's happening to all the trees in the area at the same time. So enjoy.
Yeah, this is crazy. I think they're going to try to explain it away as St. Elmo's fire. You watch. They're going to try to explain it away as that.
This is from the recent fire in Malibu.
Why is this not? This is the way these things are burning. It's not just like a regular fire, it's like a sparkler. It's energetic.
Wow.
I mean, it is pushing fire out there. I'm a welder, so just looking at that, I know that's like over 2,000 degrees.
I want to know how there can be that much fire and trees still standing.
This is happening.
I want to know how there could be that much fire and the tree is still upright.
Here they're going to show us another example.
Well, yeah, if you
Of the same
continue to watch that footage, the tops would fall off those trees in a few more minutes. Like I said, that whole ball of heat that you're seeing right there is over 2,000 degrees, in my humble opinion. So the tree is going to fall very soon after this.
Yes, but why is the fire only at so it's inside and we can't see it?
I just want to scrub through the video. I'm saying the electricity is coming up through the trunk of the tree, and it's branching at the first nodal points, the very first sign of branching coming out. And
I see that, yeah.
That draws all the rest of the electricity, like lightning, run like a plasma ball. We've all seen it in small scale. So once it starts an arc somewhere, everything
through the middle in the form of electricity, and that's where it's emerging.
I'll go back just a little. Hayes explained just what I just said.
There. How does the fire get clear up there without burning its way up to that point? The answer is it goes up through the middle in the form of electricity, and that's where it's emerging.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen images like this before where it looks like the tree is burned from the inside
Yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you go to this guy's channel, somebody should drop this channel link in the chat.
Here you'll see something similar.
But he's got
on those palm
thousands of videos on the topic. And plenty of examples. Far more than you could write off.
This is definitely a new plasma fire burn. There they've died down. Right here they're dying down. And then they pick back up all simultaneously. Now they're almost out. All of them are going out. Though that could be the smoke moving in front of them. Then they charge back up. Could be a combination of wind or electrical surge. The trunk of the tree, the palm fronds aren't even burning.
What do you think of that?
That is insane.
Still with me, Sandy?
But we have covered.
That is insane, right?
Yeah, we have covered the you know, like in Canada, the trees. It wasn't just Canada, Russia as well, where the trees were just on fire inside and under the ground, but not palm trees. That's a
Hmm.
new one.
Uh, do you think that has to do with particulates in the water?
Well, I think
Carrying
that
a charge?
what they're dropping on us contains metals. We can argue about what the formula is, but some of the big three metals that people have listed are part of it. So
Yeah.
if you increase the metallic content, it's going to make it into the water supply. It's going to make it into the root system, my
So that would
cellular
account
network,
for,
all of
though,
that. So it's more electrically conductive than it ever was before.
that would account for why the leaves aren't burning, but the tree itself is, because the tree itself filters out all those particulates, and that's why, like, the fruit is usually good and clean. And I know this from making syrup, because when you collect the tree sap as it travels up the tree through the day,
Hmm.
it's full of sediment that you can't see, and when you begin to boil it,
So
a lot of it is silt and sediment and metals, and all those things actually boil out of it.
So on his channel, a lot of the trees that have completely burned from the inside like that, if you look, there's like little crystals that form from the
From all of
metal.
those
Yeah,
particulates in
they're
the
all very
water.
colorful, yeah,
In the water.
right.
That's
Sparkly.
How strange.
So I'm looking. The other one that I sent you a link was for underground, 12 active underground coal fires in Utah. If you're interested in seeing that, or
Yes.
more on the plasma topic. This
Whatever
is
you'd like to
12
show.
active. Yeah, this is the other one I sent you a link for, so we might as well cover it.
Problem where the underground fires had sprung a hole. They decided the solution was to become a task force to
Oh,
plug
it's
the
breaking
hole
up a bit. There it
for
goes.
$1 million a month. $990,000 for in administrative fees, and $10,000 to get a guy with a track hoe and a dozer to fill it with some dirt.
Started getting contracts in place to address it.
Getting workers up here to plug up the hole is costing the state a hefty price tag.
It is very expensive. This effort that we're doing just this month is, our contracts are written for $1 million.
But since
And we don't know for sure if our actions will work to get the smoke to go away, but it's looking promising at this point.
But as fate would have it, there's 11 more holes that need to be plugged, a total of 12 underground coal fires burning right now in Utah. But never fear, they've assembled a task force.
But I got a 3-point plan to fix everything.
Okay, all joking aside, we're about to watch an in-depth coverage of these underground coal fires, but this image you're looking at here, the red ones are mine fires. These are all Utah coal fires. The red ones are at a coal mine, and the yellow ones are not at coal mines. And you can see we have 3 yellow ones here and 1 up here, so 4 of those total. And of the red ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red ones, 4 yellow ones, 12 total. And the ones that are coal fires that are not burning burn through the ground in the coal seams. This plan to plug the hole sounded like something straight from President Camacho's 3-point plan to fix everything.
Tonight we're taking a look at an abandoned mine fire here in Utah that recently put up plume as toxic smoke. A deep dive on this tonight. The Kenilworth mine fire has been birthed for years. Here's where the mine is located. Let's say County in the Book Cliffs, east of Helper, just outside of the small mining community of Kenilworth, a town that has rich mining history dating back to the early 1900s. The town of Kenilworth was recently inundated with smoke from the mine fire, which hasn't been in operation for quite some time. Time to go in depth now. Steve Fluke of Utah's Division of Oil, Gas, and Mining.
We've had quite a few fires the past few years. We've had, a lot of them have been associated with wildfires that have ignited coal refuse.
The whole plasma.
Okay, correlation does not equal causation. This will give me a chance to use some really big, smart-sounding words like correlational coefficiency. He just said that a lot of these underground coal fires are correlated to wildfires.
Yeah, right.
Correlational coefficiency is always expressed as a fraction. It's a way of numerically measuring a correlation between two incidents and the degree to which they coincide. 0.5 over 1 means 50% of the time that one thing happens, the other thing also happens. 0.75 over 1 means 75% of the time that this happens, then that also happens. And even if it's a 1-to-1 ratio, correlation does not equal causation. Every time this moon goes down, the sun comes up. Therefore, the moon going down must cause the sun to come up, right? No, even if it's a correlation, they are both the result of a third factor, the rotation of the Earth.
No.
Every time there's one of these underground coal fires, there's a wildfire on the surface.
Ergo,
the correlation is a 1-to-1, and the wildfire on the surface must be causing the underground coal fire, right?
Can you pause it for 1 second, please?
They are both the result of a third factor, ground current electricity that causes both the underground coal fire and the above ground wildfire.
Hold on.
Okay.
And
I
the
just wanted to
landscape,
mention
some of them that we buried, but then the fire disrupted the land so much that it uncovered them and ignited them, and then we've even had coal seams that have caught fire from wildfires recently.
It won't pause. Yeah, that's a bug. That means when you go to another window, it will still play.
Due to climate change.
Yeah. Hold on. All right.
Okay. I just wanted to quickly. I just wanted to comment on the one thing about the causation with the when the moon goes down, the sun comes up. Yeah, that's the old reality. This reality, they're both in the sky at the same time. That's all.
Yes.
Just wanted to mention that.
No, I think we're good. I only wanted to show a minute of this anyways, just to show more coverage on what we had talked about. But this, I don't know what caused the ones in your area, Sandy, like the ones that we talked about before. But these, I think, are more connected to what we saw happening to the palm trees. It's more probably electricity surging through coal veins, coal seams, whatever you want to call them.
Yes, and you know what? You made me decide to just ask the chat if I should spend time on this presentation that I'm thinking of making. And Matrix Break, feel free to answer, like verbally, if you'd like, instead of in the chat. Chat, yes or no? Have you ever heard of a disaster at Love Canal?
No.
Okay, that's a no for Jenny.
I was a no.
You are a no.
Mm-hmm.
The disaster at Love Canal. Mandanimal is a yes. Pushing buttons is a no. Maria is a no. I'm going to tell you that this is one of those hard ones where I have to cough again.
Yours are?
I'm so sorry.
That one went through, but no, I've texted 3 more things in and they're not going into the chat. They're just disappearing.
Ooh, that's weird.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I see you. You said yes, it's a really good one. Good, very well done.
So you're seeing it and it's not showing up on her phone?
It's not showing up on my screen.
That's weird.
I'm going to exit again. No, I've had amazing amounts of gremlins lately in my stuff, in everything. Even today. Didn't we have one today, David, when we were texting?
Yeah, we sure did.
That makes...
Yeah, we wouldn't have gotten together today, but I sent her a text back. She asked if I wanted to get together, and I texted right back, yep, and then I didn't hear from her for about 45 minutes. I'm like, wonder if she even got the text. So I called, and she said, nope, sure didn't. Be there soon.
It wasn't just cancer. Cancer was actually one of the least things that happened there. But yes. So maybe it is a Mandela, and it's Mandela twice. Because cancer was barely in that area. That's very interesting that you say that, Mad Animal. I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that. Hey, Cuberts. So again, the question for the chat is yes or no. Have you ever heard of the disaster at Love Canal? Now, this is one of those hard ones because when the disaster happened, I was a baby to a young child.
Sometimes at first you're like, I'm not sure I want any more of this, but very quickly.
I may have missed it because
it's not the most popular, but I like it.
Because I was too young.
Yeah, it's CBD. I'll
So
try
I can't.
You try.
I can't definitely call it a Mandela. Yeah, the name is yes. If you have a dirty mind, the name can be bad. But it was an actual canal that they dug with the goal of
but don't you think that
the river
plays into the whole thing of this being
no.
like a toxic existence?
Correct, Mad Animal.
Mm-hmm.
The Love Canal.
I'm being told to mute you.
Yeah, right.
Pushing buttons once you muted.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Like a virus.
Like a virus.
Right.
Of course, viruses have never been proven to exist, so.
Well, but
stay grounded.
Know that these ones are real.
All right, guys. We're going to get started on the presentation on the screen. I was just curious. So only one person in the chat has a memory of this. But again, age may matter here. Because everything went down in 1977. I was only a year old. But it continued through the early 80s when I was a child. I wasn't really paying attention to the news then. I'm sure my parents were shielding me from the news then. So it may not be a Mandela. That's why I wanted to know if you guys remember it. But everyone I asked, I only have one yes so far, and that's Mad Animal. Everyone else I've asked that didn't say, they all said no, regardless of age. So I'm thinking it may be worth looking into.
Mm-hmm.
In 77, Mad Animal was 18. The oldest person I asked, and I'm not calling them out, but I'm going to do math really quickly. Well, you know what? I could say my mom. So my mom was 26. She was older than you, Mad Animal. My mom was 26 in 1977. No, 25. 25. And she does not remember it. Maria was 4. Everybody's telling me their age. I know. I'm just reading the chat. Maria was 4 in 77.
Your first slide's already up, Danny.
Jackie, the Mandela effect doesn't have to do with what's on the screen. It was just a question, real quick, that I had. All right. So there is a small, but 100% Mandela effect in Tony Bennett's version of Winter Wonderland that I need to ask you about. So small, but in my opinion, significant. So I'm sorry if you guys hear my stepson and his father are talking loudly. I don't know if they're yelling or not, but they're talking very loudly. So if you hear background noise, I'm sorry. We can go to the next slide, please, Mr. Super. And Jenny, I want you chiming in here, if you know it. Please complete the missing lyric, the missing word in the lyric. Gone, it begins with an A, is the bluebird. Gone blank the bluebird. The word begins with an A.
On away.
Okay, away for Matrix Break. Away for Mad Animal. Mr. Super, would you like to chime in here?
Nope. Because I don't have a hard memory to call on.
Okay, no problem.
Don't wish to guess. But I would, if I guessed, that would be away.
Okay. Sean Den is here. Hello, says away. Noise Guru says blown away. Splatter says away. You will be blown away in a moment. I promise you. Pushing Button says away. Maria says away. Cuberts says away. Would you like to sing the song? Anybody? Jackie says she might need to hear it. We're gonna hear. You'll hear it with the residue, with what it is now. Actually, Pushing Button says mine was a guess. Okay, we can continue. So far, Tony Bennett's version is the only one that is wrong on this word. It's not creative license. I remember him singing the correct word. Not only do I remember him singing it, I remember how he sang it. I have never heard this word in this song before, ever. So next slide is where I describe how he sang it. It has always been gone away is the
how many things
bluebird.
come up like this that I've never.
I'm excited because I love this music.
I even remember how he sang it. Gone away. Like it was like stressed. Away was stressed. Away. Because he like always put a little flair on everything, you know? And he said gone
David and I were
away.
just talking about loving this style of music. All those
Right.
guys from out of Vegas, that Rat Pack kind of style that was in all those old like Turner classic movies. I grew up on that
See,
with my
that's
grandma.
another reason why it mystified me. I wouldn't have heard something like this. 'Cause
Me
I
too.
followed all of those types.
David and I are not from the same reality, I
Nope.
think.
It's a twist.
Woohoo!
Sandy and I are though.
Cuberts just sent us a cute little parrot that says, keep it up. Thank you so much. He's so cute. Oh, I wasn't finished
My
reading it.
reality
I'm
is
sorry.
quite.
So it was gone away is the bluebird. He emphasized away. That was him using artistic license or creative license, whatever you want to call it. But he no longer sings away.
If there's any residue for it anyway.
Away is no longer the word that he sings. We're going to play it on the next slide, Mr. Super. Let them hear the atrocity.
Gone astray is the bluebird here to stay. Gone astray is the bluebird here to stay.
If I was going to write the lyrics, I probably would have written it this way.
No.
Oh, no. No.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
it rhymes with.
no.
It rhymes. It rhymes.
So does
Gone
away.
astray
Oh yeah.
is the bluebird here to stay.
Yeah, but it's better.
Gone astray is the bluebird here to stay.
I have never heard a stray in this song in my life.
No way. Oh, wow.
So really quickly, Sean Dent says nope. Maria says no way. Astray my tookus, it's away, says Cuberts. Mandanimal just says WTF bird. Doesn't ring a bell, says
I
Jack.
can confirm now that I have genuinely never ever heard that before somehow.
The version in my head is far different. I seriously, like, I could sing it with him. Gone away is the bluebird. Yeah, man. Get it, dude. And he didn't get it there.
He didn't get it. He
No.
got off. Got off
He
the
didn't
train.
put any stank on that at
No
all.
steak, no butter.
Mm-mm.
Right. No noodles.
Like I said, it's a small Mandela, but it still has a huge impact on me. And the message of gone astray stands out to me. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Yes, Maria, how does a bluebird go astray, for goodness sake? I'd like to know that as well. Thank you. Yes. Couldn't agree more.
Look at how good I am at that. Bam!
Yeah. So we're flying through. There's 3 new ones tonight. The third one I'm saving for the very end because it's I can't even talk. That's how upset I am about that one. But this one I don't know how many are gonna know because it's not one of his popular songs unless you had the record and it was played in your home. You may not know this, and that's okay. But it's wrong, so I'm bringing it up. This is an interesting one. I am hoping some of you are familiar with this version of 12 Days of the 12 Days of Christmas. because it's an incremental Mandela effect for me again. So we're not going to talk about that right now, the incremental part. We're going to talk about it in a minute. Next slide, please.
Did you say we're doing 3 as in presentations?
No, I'm saying there's 3 new ones.
Oh,
total.
Okay.
The Andy Williams version of the song is unique. It has different gifts like mistletoe and good wishes from friends. He even sings my good friends instead of my true love. To be clear, none of that is a Mandela effect for me. I remember it that way because it was his own take on the song. However, next slide, please. But before the incremental Mandela, I have a question about the title of the song. Question 1. What is the name of the song? Again, if you don't know, just say, I don't know. I know it's not popular. It's not as like he's known for like Happy Holidays and stuff like that. The song choices are a song and a Christmas tree or a song for the Christmas tree. You can say 1 or 2 or I don't know.
I don't know on this one.
Yeah.
I have no clear memory of this song. Excuse me, please.
I'm going to slide
Okay.
out for a second too. Good timing.
I may be, well, you're just going to take my word for it then if no one knows it, but Maria also does not know. Thank you again, Cuberts.
Looks like dancers. That was smooth.
Let's see. Mandanimal does not know. I have no idea who this is, says Noise Guru. You don't know who Andy Williams is? Pushing buttons to splash. I don't know, or 1 or 2. But it looks like no one knows, so we can go on. And I'll just show you and tell you, and you'll know. You'll know. And you guys may be able to answer the second question anyway.
Are you muted, David?
No.
Because I need to.
The lyrics
yeah.
literally are and a song for a Christmas tree. He sings those words in the song. That was the title in my past. The title is now a song and a Christmas tree. He does sing it, but only in the first, on the first day of Christmas. So the first day of Christmas, I can't say the next part because it's the second question. But it's a song and a Christmas tree. So that was the gift. The gift was a song and a Christmas tree on the first day. But from that point on, it becomes a song for a Christmas tree. It's possible I could have just assumed the name, but I don't remember seeing that name before, so I don't know if this is a Mandela, but I don't remember it being a song and a Christmas tree. I remember a song for a Christmas tree. I've always pictured in my head that if you sang a Christmas carol, you would get a free Christmas tree. Like that's how I pictured it when I was a kid growing up. You know what I'm saying? So 4A is what I do remember. Hello, Wolfie. Good to see you.
Welcome back.
You can
That
go
was
on.
good timing. You got up just as I was getting ready to scoot out and get this.
Oh, that's cute. Noise Guru says, on the first day of Christmas, Sandy gave to me a confusing view of my reality.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Someone needs to make a 12 Days of Christmas Mandela song. It needs to be done. Someone needs to do it. Hint, hint, hint.
I think Crumb just did one live the other day. It was pretty funny. Nobody can get through that whole song. It's insane. With all custom lyrics, it's a tangled web.
Okay, so we can go on the next slide, please.
So Crumb made a valiant effort, but it was still a flop.
Question 2, and this one you all should be able to answer, but not for this song directly, and that's okay. Please fill in the blank with the word or words you remember in the Andy Williams version of this Christmas classic, or just the regular one, that's fine. Now, he sings My Good Friends. That's not a Mandela for me. So, My Good Friends blank to me.
Yay!
He sings My Good... All right, Gabe for Matrix Break.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
See,
Gabe.
Gabe for you as well. My True Love gave to me. I remember hearing Sent as well as Pushing Buttons. He does, but that it was drawing. Unless you're looking... I don't know. Was he on the photo? I thought it was drawing.
Okay.
Here's all the
Bill.
stuff.
Nose and chin says Man Animal.
Like a spotless. It looks like new.
Ryu says Gabe as well. Gabe for Man Animal. We can continue. Jackie, oh, no, they're all True Love. True Love is not a Mandela. It's just Andy Williams. Andy Williams only made his own version of this song, and he changed True Love to My Good Friends.
He looks different to me too. People in the chat are saying that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does. He does look a little different.
His chin's different.
Yeah, he's got a Jay Leno chin.
That's funny, because last night I was talking to Chris McG, and I'm going to ask you guys something that he asked last night. He called me to ask, so it has to do with the chin. That's why I find that funny that we're all talking about Andy Williams' chin. Okay. In my past, this song was Mandela just like the other versions. He originally sang My Good Friends Gave to Me. That's what I remember. My Good Friends Gave to Me. And then it became My Good Friends Sent to Me. But he doesn't sing either of those now.
Ooh.
So now we're going to hear what he sings.
It's getting interesting now.
Mm-hmm.
Buckle up.
Day of Christmas, my good friends brought to me.
What?
Brought.
Okay, no.
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 Go nope.
I don't.
Nope.
Nobody ever. Nope. Not buying
No. Now, like I said, this is a very unique, different version of the song.
it. No, I
But
just see padding.
I have never heard brought in this song ever. Not in his version, not in anyone's version. Brought, never, no way,
It doesn't sound good.
Mm.
No, that's bad.
Pushing buttons, screaming, never. Screaming.
And a song for the Christmas tree. Day of
There we go.
Christmas, my good friends brought to me.
Yeah.
No, play it. Play that part. Play that part.
And a song for the Christmas tree.
For the Christmas tree. See?
For.
He sings for the
For.
Christmas tree. Not and the Christmas tree. And a Christmas tree. He sings for the. So the title may also be Mandela because it is and a Christmas tree. But he sings for the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought the title was.
Either way, it's twisted. Shit.
Hello, Michael in the studio is here.
Singing for the Christmas tree seems a little idealistic.
Like I said, as a kid, I pictured that you were singing a carol in
Singing to get
exchange.
the Christmas tree.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not singing to the Christmas tree, singing for it, to get it.
Oh.
So here's some residue of the previous realities. This is the title, A Song for the Christmas Tree.
Go on.
Yes. Splatter says this is just wrong. Now these are interesting, okay? So these, the top one is dated 2010, okay? And they say A Song and a Christmas Tree, so the current reality title. But they said Andy Williams' take on the first day of Christmas song. On the first day of Christmas, my good friends gave to me. That is exactly what I remember. They wrote it. And then the comment, the next, this is a different website, but the next comment, I heard this goofball I can't speak, rewrite of the 12 Days of Christmas on the radio in a Bed Bath & Beyond the other day. It was painful to listen to, mostly because I kept wanting to clean my ears to see if I was hearing it right. On the 12th day of Christmas, my good friends gave to me, just like I remember. So, and at the bottom, and a song for the Christmas tree. So, you may not know the song, but I'm telling you, it's Mandela. It's Mandela.
Moving along.
Moving along.
Dun, dun, dun.
So does anyone else remember the song? Does anyone else's ears literally hurt when they hear brought? Because mine do. Let me know if you remember in the comments below. So now we're going to look at a couple older ones before we get to the last one, because I feel like we just got here. Why don't we actually, while I do that, Mr. Super, you don't have to do anything. You can just sit back and relax. We are going to have a song by Mr. Super. Are we ready?
What are we doing?
Are you ready for it? I'm going to play your song.
Oh, man. I get to sit back and relax.
Yes.
Deal.
I just have to figure out. There it is. No. There it is. I got it. Okay. So introducing Mr. Super Sidewinder, White Christmas.
Of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases
You may be muted.
Oh, I got back just in time. Are you there? Can you hear me?
I am here.
I had an alarm go off and it just totally cut off all of my sound. I could hear, but my earpiece was disconnected.
Well, your timing is good.
Fantastic. So guys, we are going to cover one I just covered last week. So if you missed it, great. If you already saw it, just answer what you originally answered. Don't give it away for people in the chat who have not heard it, please. Because I did have to remove it from that stream. And we're going to leave everything in. We're leaving everything in. That's why I have the links to the bottom. If anyone would like to donate, please do so at the links in the description. Because I'm not going to monetize Christmas at all. None of the Christmas shows. I am not. And New Year's, I'm not doing it because I want people. There's music Mandelas through all of it. And I want people to hear the Mandela. I hate that it's I put anywhere between 40 and 80 hours a week into each show. And for 4 seconds, 7 seconds, they just take the money away. And the money is not even that good anyway. But the point is, like, really, the estate of Bing Crosby needs my 27 cents? Like, really? I can't. So I'm leaving everything in. It's not coming out. So I'm doing this one again because I want people to hear it on the replay. And I want the chat to be here with the answers. Make sense, Mr. Super?
Yeah.
So the next one is in the private chat. Wait a minute, Man Animal says, why does he say ones? And because I copied and pasted. So there's a thing that Man Animal's asking, why does he say ones? And the screen says one.
Yes, he's correct.
They were auto-generated lyrics because the app I use will make it so that it's like the ball bouncing where the words light up, but they didn't match up with the song at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was on Christmas and they were already on the next verse. And I'm like, what's the point of this? If it's not going to match the song, why bother? So I copied and pasted them into and you know, made the words myself. And I didn't notice it. So it's just a typo. And it should be ones with an S.
Yep. I noticed it, but it was too late.
Yeah, I wasn't going to redo it again. I didn't have time.
I know. It's all good. Good
Yep,
catch,
so
Soul Man Daniel.
We're still looking at Andy Williams in case you have something up on the wrong tab.
I never shared it. I got it all set up and didn't switch, so it should be good though.
Matrix Break, did you already see this one? It's hard to call Matrix Break Jenny. It's hard.
It's okay. You can call me, well, anything, I guess.
Okay, anything.
No, call her Jenny.
I'm not calling her anything. I'm going to try calling her Jenny. I'm going to try. All right, so again, if you already saw this one, please just answer what you originally answered so that the people who haven't seen it don't get blindsided before the punchline. So this is a warm-up for Mandela-Days 2024 because while this song is not a Christmas song, it is Mandela in the same way as a new one is for this year. At least for me it is. And next slide, please. Louis Armstrong's biggest hit, What a Wonderful World. What is the last line of the song that you remember? The very last words he sings, what do you remember?
What a wonderful world.
That is what Mr. Super remembers.
Same.
Same for Matrix Break. 1 second, and I will check the chat.
Boy, excited.
Ryugami says, "What a wonderful world." ... Mandanimal, what a wonderful world. Sean Dent, what a wonderful world. Pushing buttons, what a wonderful world. Now Mr. Super is just showing off.
Yeah, right.
Wendy B, hello, says, "What a wonderful world." Noise Guru, what a wonderful world. We can continue if you would like to. The last line of the song has always been yes, and, because I've heard it both ways, like in live performances and on recordings. So yes, I think to myself, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. With the music playing the song out. So he would hold out the world and you'd hear the music with that do-do-do, you know what I'm saying? Nice little music at the end.
So I got a completely different memory where you've got the yes / and.
Uh-huh.
I would put the word yeah, YEAH. Yeah, I sing to myself. Sing to myself.
Oh, he's clear with the yes. So that might be a Mandela.
Yeah, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Do you remember it like I do? Because it's okay. If you do, this is not how the song ends. Push the button.
Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful.
I'm going to let it play through again, Sandy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
He said, yeah, like I said.
No,
No,
going,
he
because
said
then
yes.
you said, oh, yeah.
He says, oh, yeah, at the end. Listen again. The S is clear.
Yeah.
He sings yes in the beginning.
Yes,
Ooh,
I
right
think
there.
to myself, what a wonderful
Yeah, so, yeah, on live recordings, TV appearances, and even remastered singles, they all end the same way that I could find. He sings, oh, yeah. I have no memory of oh, yeah ever being there. Do you?
No.
It was just the music.
Why did I hear him say yes this time? I distinctly heard him say yeah the first time and yes the second time.
I don't know why, but I will tell you, I hear, yeah. That's what I hear. I hear,
That second time I heard the S so clear, and the first time it certainly wasn't there. So here we go, just the very beginning.
yes, I think to myself.
Oh, you talked over it. You just talked over it.
I did, yeah, you're right. I did. What an idiot. You're an idiot. Oh, where's the phone? Where's
what a wonderful.
Let me fix this.
You just muted it.
So now it's playing without singing. That's
what a
right.
wonderful.
Give me a break. That's all I need is a break.
That's the volume all the way down.
That's the volume.
You're moving the wrong slider.
Oh, that's insane. That's insane.
I think to my I think to myself.
Now I hear like an extra punched in S. Oh my God.
That's what I said. I hear him sing yes. Yes. Like yes. That's what I'm hearing.
Like the S doesn't belong there. It's an insert. It's a layer.
Mm-hmm. That's what I feel like too.
That's
like
freaking
that S
insane.
wasn't there.
Now I'm angry.
Yes, I think to.
That ain't even a real. It wasn't part of the original recording.
None of this was. It sounds so wrong to me.
Okay, moving right along.
Hello, General Sorrow. This is absolutely a Mandela effect for me. It's even in the lyrics on Apple Music. But is it one for you? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm going through the comments, and I don't know I don't see anyone that says they remember it with the oh yeah.
Really? Oh, at the end.
Yes. Pushing buttons here is yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
I'm still hearing the original yeah and then an S after it that doesn't match.
I agree with you. I am as well. That's what I said. It sounds like yeah, and then there's like this S sound added on. But again, I also have a memory, and I think to myself.
Yeah, to myself. Yeah.
That's what it
That's
should sound like to me.
Wow.
So I think that was actually the first Mandela that went from and to yes, well, yeah, and then yes, and then oh yeah. Like, because the yeah had to move from the front to the end. Like, what is this? Oh yeah, never there.
Yeah,
never
what
there.
are we gonna do with this extra? Yeah, oh, just stick it on the end. Nobody will notice. That's it.
That is it for that one.
Oh, that's the end of it.
That is the end of that one. So while I get another one, I have another song to play. Right through his music in for us to play his brand new song. So we're gonna play it.
I'm on that one too. The new True Kings one.
Yep, Flat Earther's Delight.
Yeah, I'm on it.
And we're playing it. So this comes from. Actually, I'm gonna play. Oh, I don't have his intro. Do I? I do. We're gonna play Ray's intro because he's not here.
Introducing the stars of our show, True Kings. Earth is round, Earth ain't no road, no. Earth is round, Earth ain't no road, no. Earth is round. Earth ain't no road, no. Earth is flat. That's their mission, the true definition of juxtaposition, disinformation, and hate opposition. So Earth never notice the curve that is missing. Earth ain't no road, no.
Yo, the Earth is flat, and that's a provable fact. I'm trying to make my rap sound like every Mac. Earth ain't no globe, and that's for show. But look at these NASA photos, they just sit down, bro. Yeah, I smoke more strains than True Weed. Just ask my homeboy Steve, cause Old Town, Florida's the home of the Kush, bitch. And this you best believe.
Earth is flat, Earth ain't no road, no. That's their mission, the true definition of juxtaposition, disinformation and paid opposition. So you'll never notice the curve that is missing. Earth is flat, it's a fact, all our math is exact. You can add and subtract, the globies are whack, we're observing that. There is no curve from front to back, no matter where you measure at. A little late on your directional. The globies' brains are like a vegetable. They love the ball just like my testicles. Flat Earth wins, see y'all at the festival.
No. Yo, Glober's a tardy. But I went to college to memorize and regurgitate. Man, that shit ain't knowledge. You can't think for yourself. You got no deductive logic. You've been lying to yourself like it's pathologic. I like to chill out and smoke the chronic. Glober's looking bionic like the robotronic. True kings, yo, we supersonic. I'll take a gin and tonic. While you're stuck on hooked and phonics, I'm smoking hydroponics. Yeah.
I was wondering, it just cut off like that. I'm in the middle of uploading photos that I want to show people, but I have a question for the chat. Going back to the chin thing. This is what I want you to answer. I don't want anyone Googling. And this may be an old Mandela effect. Okay? Just to let you know, this may be an old Mandela. Chris McGee asked me about it last night, and I had never heard of it, but I think it was in retconned on Reddit. I don't usually go to retcon, so this may be old. I don't know. So, yes or no, George Clooney, does he have a cleft chin? A cleft chin is that line in the middle that makes it look like a butt.
It's more of a dimple, but yes, it's an attractive feature.
Okay, so you're a yes.
Yeah, I'd be yes. Maybe a mild one, but yes.
So we have two yeses.
I have an anchor memory for that one, too. A good anchor memory for that one, actually.
Now, I will be at the chat in 1 second. I'm trying to get this folder to give to Mr. Super. Because I saw something. Someone was examining a history and geography book from like the years in the photos. It's either 1879 or 1855, something like that. I think it's 1855. And I found some interesting things in that book that I wanted to ask you guys about. Mr. Super, I'm dropping that link, and then I'm going to, after that one, while we're looking at the pictures, I'm going to drop Bing Crosby because I know you got to get going soon. Let's see. Let's see what they were saying in the chat. General Sorrow is a yes. Jackie says it's called a bum chin. Unindoctrinated here. Hello. Says yes, 100%. Maria says yes, 100%. Let's put us on the screen, Mr. Super, with the nice, living room all decorated.
We did all that today.
Noise Guru said, in your reality, did George Clooney ever play Batman? No-ish, says Pushing Buttons. So Pushing Buttons a no. Ish.
What's up, Ryan?
Yes, we do. Our jawbone, it depends on how prominent the jawbone, the chin bone is. And how thick, I think how thick our skin is there as well. Matrix Break says, yes, Clooney was in one film in my old world for Batman. I agree as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I agree. They used to be
And
smooth.
That girl was introduced.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia Silverstone.
Pushing buttons. Says, Mr. Super, you need to stick around for a few minutes after midnight our time. Oh, no, he wants you to stick around for an hour.
But why?
It's Pushing Button's birthday in an hour.
No way, dude.
Way?
let us push on then.
We will push on for pushing. So we can play the happy birthday song for Pushing Buttons. Everyone, thank Pushing Buttons for a longer show and wish him a happy birthday, please. See, he played Harley Quinn, says General Sorrow. Mandanimal, no Bat Clooney. No bum chin for Splatter. Let's see. General Sorrow says happy birthday at Pushing Button 62. I'm reserving that for the actual time. Wendy B says happy birthday Pushing.
That was the
Hubert
film that produced Alicia Silverstone as Batgirl.
Batgirl. Right.
Says happy birthday Pushing. Mr. Super.
Yeah.
I know you have the photos up, but would it be possible for you to go to Google and just pull up a photo of George Clooney?
You got to charge extra, but I could do it.
Okay, no problem. I got you. At least I tried to. You don't let me, but I got you.
No.
Happy birthday, Pushin', says Maria.
Yes,
General
happy
Sorrow's
birthday. A little early, but here we go.
General Sorrow's birthday is in 6 days. So on the 27th or the 28th. Is it because it's the 21st here? Where are you, General Sorrow? 27th or the 28th?
What do you think? Because it's really clean shaven.
Yeah.
Good front view.
That's a good one.
This one would have been good, but one of them was blurry, I thought.
Yep. His little dimple's gone.
Yes, Pushing Button says happy early birthday to General Sorrow. The 27th. General Sorrow's is the 27th.
What, not show me?
44 was a good year. That's a good one.
Oh my God.
Seriously.
Do you want to share it with us?
Bam. It wasn't
there
easy.
We go. So I would say he now has a bubble chin. He's got like a round bubble in the middle of his chin, which does have a little dent in it.
In my memory, he had both. He had the little bubble, but he also had a very distinctive dimple. And I can like kind of anchor this one in because it's actually a feature that I find really attractive in men. And both my husbands had it. And my second husband especially had both the bump and the dimple. And people would actually say, somebody said to him in a bar once, "You look just like George Clooney." And so, it was really funny for a while. We were calling him George Clooney because he does have the chin. And I mean, like, I noticed that in dudes. This is wrong. Ooh.
I agree. Here's the thing. I may have taken an update because it would look right to me in both ways. They both, like, that looks right to me, but I could also see the cleft chin. And I did check, like, all throughout to see if he had plastic surgery to remove it. No, it's been like this since his youngest days as a child. His children don't have a cleft chin, and it's usually very, very hereditary. So, again, I don't know who mentioned this on Reddit because it did come from Retcon, but Chris McGee brought this up to me, and he said it was an old one.
How about that?
There is a photo of it. If there are other photos where the center is more prominent with the dimple in the line in the middle, but it's not a full cleft chin. It's only towards the top. And there are some funny characters that do draw him like Jay Leno, like with a big square chin.
It's interesting to me.
Just crazy.
I haven't really been watching a lot of movies or anything lately, and so I mean, my memory of him as this dimple-chinned kind of dude, pretty sad.
Well, we're going to be here for a little bit. I am going to go and, if we're going to be here for a little bit, I'm going to tell people we're going late. We're going a little bit later tonight, and in the community tab. I mean, we started late, so, and it's all for pushing.
Pushing for pushing.
Pushing for pushing.
So are you sending me another link? Where are we at?
Oh, not I did send you the link, the geography book, the history geography book, the one you had up that we took down for George Clooney.
Uh-oh. Where's that at? Where in the world is that?
You had it up. I saw it.
I don't even see a share. Am I still sharing something?
You are not.
Oh, well, that's part of the problem. I'm not sure. Let's just try this here. Present.
That is it. Give me 1 second. I'm writing General Sorrow is the 27th too. In the post that I'm making. There we go. Community posted. All right. So guys, again, this is just something I found interesting, and I actually have questions to ask. So before I show you the photos, question number 1. Now again, this is 1855. Okay. The peninsula below California, is that Mexico or California? The peninsula, the Baja Peninsula, is that Mexico or California? So whatever you want to do in the chat, and panel, feel free. General Sorrow says Mexico. Mexico for a Matrix break. Jenny. I'm gonna say it both. If I have it say Matrix break, I'm just gonna say your name too. Hey, Mustard Seed of Faith, good to see you.
I thought there was a small portion of California that was actually part of the Baja Peninsula, but you know, I've noticed the geography changes, so you know it's all sketchy as far as I'm concerned.
But you are correct. Like San Diego is very close to it. You know what I'm saying? And Baja. So I mean,
so what? Can you repeat the question, please?
The Baja Peninsula.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking about in 1855.
Okay.
Was it Mexico or California?
Oh.
Mad Animal says Mexico. Wendy B says Mexico. Neo Freak, hello. I said hi earlier. You probably stepped away. Hi.
What year was the gold rush?
1840s. 1849, I believe, or 1848.
So that would have driven all of that northward bullshit to occupy California. That was 10 years prior to 15 years prior.
Neo is Mexico. Huberts is Mexico. Califia for Noise Guru.
It's a tight timeline.
Sean Dent is Mexico. The question pushing buttons is the Baja Peninsula.
Yeah.
In 1855, was it California, which was a state, or was it Mexico in your past?
I'm ready to cast my vote now. It was Mexico.
It was Mexico. Baja California, says Daniel Wiley. Yes, Baja California is still Baja California. But I'm talking about like going all the way down the peninsula. If it was still California for you, let me know. Let's see. And good to see you, Daniel. Okay, guessing California. It was 49. Thank you, Noise Guru. Pushing Buttons is guessing California. Yes, in 1855, General Sorrow. Still Mexico, says General Sorrow.
I told everybody that it was up there to drive the company store and to hold that land from.
I get that, Jackie, but we're taught this stuff in the U.S. because it's the United States.
That's why I think the push would have happened.
Splatter says Mexico. Yes, it is still called Baja California because it is. Like Matrix Break was saying, a portion of it is currently California.
Yeah, you can live here, work here, eat here, but it was the first smart city.
That is the subject in that TV show Glitch that we were just
Hello,
talking about.
Bellator. Bellator says happy birthday to Pushing Buttons.
But he was originally in this area because of the gold rush.
Gold rush.
And
he had a lot of people
make the money to buy the permit. Oh,
yeah, by the time you buy the permit and you file the registry, you buy all the equipment and
that's an
the supplies to live and to build, building materials and whatever,
I have another question. I have another geography question for the chat.
Broke as shit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you that when we look at this map, okay,
it's terrible.
There is no Colorado. There is no Wyoming. It's all Nebraska because it's 1855 and they have not created those states yet. But I don't want to talk about the United States. My question has to do with Canada. Okay? Yes or no, have you ever heard of Canada East and Canada West? Yes or no in the chat. Have you ever heard of Canada East and Canada West?
I'm a no.
You're a no? Jenny?
Jenny stepped away.
Oh, Jenny stepped away. Okay, that's okay. We have the chat to answer for. Wendy says no. General Sorrow says never.
Oh.
Never twice. Never, never. Sean Dent says no. Hubert says no. General Sorrow, i.e. no. So we're 3 times. Never no. Never, never no. Pushing Buttons is a no. Not Connecticut. Nope. French Canada versus British Canada. Not quite. Close, but no cigar noise, Guru. I'm going to explain. We're going to see, actually. We are going to see. Canada East.
Canada.
Canada.
You must have had all kinds of shit.
Jackie says, nah. It wasn't spelled like that. It's not. It's Canada, not Canada. Oh, you mean Connecticut? Yes, I know. The CUIT, like like circuit.
It's been a fun day, Jenny.
Yes, it has.
We turned it into something special.
I want to keep playing my uke.
I know, right? Yeah,
So,
going out.
Mr. Super, I'm going to add you to the screen because we have a lot to look at. There is another part of Canada that I have to ask about, but I forgot the wording and don't want to say the wrong thing. So when we get to Canada East and West, I'll explain. But I'm adding you to the screen. So this is the book. It's Geography and History, Ancient and Modern, published in 1855. This is the textbook used in schools. And we're going to see some pages. Splatter says yes, and Upper and Lower Canada. I did not see that. I did not see an Upper and Lower Canada.
Man, these phones are way behind the stream. Holy shit.
I know.
Like, wow.
Way behind.
6 to 10 seconds behind.
We can continue. So I want everyone to look at that map of the North and South America. That is insane. But really, I want you to really look at the Pacific Ocean. What the heck is happening there? What are those huge islands in the Pacific? Anyone have like, is that Hawaii? What is that? It's like, I mean, one is like the size of California. I don't understand. So I think there might be a better picture of this if we continue.
We have said for years we think they're hiding massive amounts of land, and the South Pacific is one ideal place. It's pretty obscure.
If we continue, though, I think, yes, there we go. So here you can actually see, I don't know if you can zoom in. I don't know if we can read those islands. But I do want everyone to notate the distance between South America and
it's still
Antarctica.
pretty blurry, but I've made it full screen, but it's still quite blurry.
It is quite blurry, you're correct. I think the image is blurry, that was the issue. But look at the distance between South America and Antarctica. Right now, South America is the closest to Antarctica of all the land masses. And can we zoom back in on the bottom of South America for a second? Why does it look like it's separated like an island? Is that separated like an island? Are we missing a huge chunk of South America there? I believe it looks like we are.
Yeah.
I will say South America is more shaped like how I remember it. It's just way too far east. It actually looks more east in that image than I think it is now. If we zoom out or look up. Like that is pretty far east. And it's actually curving down a little bit, like it's turning clockwise. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
a little clockwise going on there.
It's way east.
I
don't know, maybe about as far as it is now, because it's about 1,500 miles off from our childhood or memories.
Yeah, I think it's more that it's turning clockwise a bit. That
yeah,
it's weird to me.
Maybe. Or this is trying to lag behind as it's getting dragged.
Is there a North Pole there? Or does that just say the North Pole? I think it just says the North Pole.
It says North Pole, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's land there. Okay, I was just checking.
Well, if we're going to go that far, we have to go to the bottom and see if they faked the South Pole.
Oh, they did.
South
it says
Pole,
Southern Ocean, but above it, wait, go back in, zoom back in. Above Southern Ocean, it says Antarctic something. Like it's saying that's where the landmass is. The Antarctic landmass is where that blurry writing is.
Yeah, but not.
So, but wait, here's my question. How could the Southern Ocean be on the inside and the land on the outside? Because that's confusing to me. I don't know. But we can go on. So 1855 book. They're drawing like Saturn, like that close to the Earth. I just find that funny. Look at what's all that stuff flying around the Earth? That's just crazy. But check out North and South America. What is right next to South America? What is that? Is that Australia right next to South America?
Oh, I couldn't help you.
I don't know if you could zoom in.
Oh, I see what you're saying, though. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And this is supposed to be a drawing, a view from the moon. It looks. Look. Here's what I want to show you.
From the moon.
Listen, from the the 2 o'clock position to the 7 o'clock position is all land on there. Look at it.
Well,
Zoom in again.
The Gulf of Mexico is. I'm assuming that's the Gulf of Mexico right there. That's just gigantic. And
So, really, in reference here, the moon is farther away than all these planetary bodies they're faking in there.
Correct.
That's insane.
But wait, can you move? No, what's insane is the planet Earth. Can you zoom into it again?
I like that they included Saturn in particular here, just so you know.
Yes, that's why I wrote wow. Mm-hmm. No. Zoom in again. Stay zoomed in. Stay zoomed in. The Earth. I want you to look. Okay, the entire upper rim is land.
Mm-hmm.
The entire upper rim is land.
Mm-hmm.
It's all connected. I just wanted to point that out. They drew it all connected.
Love it.
Just wanted to say that. Okay. We can continue.
I'd like to say sorry, Globies, but your northern ice cap is gone, so stop using the plural. Thank you, management.
I'm just pointing out that it does say the moon there. Because I didn't know what it was either. I'm like, is that an asteroid? What am I looking at? It did say moon. View from the moon.
View from the moon. Just use your imagination, kids. That's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Bob. They took a photograph from the moon. They're so smart.
Yes, actually.
Yes or not.
The gap between Portugal and Spain and Africa is ginormous. And I would say the Gulf, the width of the Gulf looks right to me there. Much wider. And that would be a east to west Panama Canal. Just want to say that.
It certainly would. Right there.
Mm-hmm. Even though it's too far. Mm-hmm. So we can continue.
I tried. Not my fault.
So here is a map of Australia and Africa. And Australia has the butt chin. It's a butt chin now. I don't recall. Jackie, do you recall Australia looking like a butt? Because it's got a butt crack now in the center. And I don't recall that. And it does currently have that.
Glass half empty, glass half full.
That's where all the opal comes from. The richest opal mines were in Australia too, weren't they? But they were in my reality. And it's shaped like a heart. So
can we zoom in on the bottom underneath the word Southern Ocean, please? So that says Antarctic continent, that little strip. And it says there's ocean behind it on this map. Again, the strip is the Antarctic continent, and there is the Southern Ocean continuing behind it to the South Pole on this map. I just found that interesting. Wanted to share that. All right, so here's a close-up of the United States. We do not have a middle finger on Louisiana. We do have a very wide Gulf of Mexico. But we do have South America all the way to the east. Now, you can't see it here. Next slide should be a close-up. Oh no, I just wanted to give you a close-up of whatever I could. So here's the West Indies. Mark the West Indies, aka Cuba, being as huge as possible. Check out the weird shape of Florida. It's got a toe. Can we see the toe of Florida? That is so weird. The Yucatan Peninsula is very skinny. Do we see that as well? It's tall and thin.
Loved it.
Bring another flavor next time.
And Bermuda is gigantic. Unless they're also showing like the shallow shelf, which that could be what it is. Okay, we can continue. British America. Does anyone recall Canada being called British America?
Nope.
Yes or no in the chat? British America.
No.
And also, Alaska is Russian America. Anyone remember Russian America?
No.
Neo says no. A long time ago, yes, says Roulier. Welcome, good to see you. Mandanimal is a no. Sean Dent is no way. Ryugamine is no. The British-American War. Well, yes, that was between the Americans and the British from England.
I love that this laptop doesn't go.
Haas is pushing nope.
I have to wear headphones. Really cool.
Wheeler Greg says no, and I was a history major in college. Neo Freak is saying nope to the Russian America as well. That's crazy, says Jackie. Wendy B says no. We bought Alaska. Correct, Noise Guru. So why is it Russian America? But we didn't make Alaska a state until much later. I never heard of. Yes, I know. We talked about that as well. No Russian in America, says Man Animal.
Yeah, sure.
General Sorrow says yes. To which one or both?
Thank you.
Just black?
Sure.
That's
yeah.
even crazier. No way, says Pushing Buttons. Hubert's is a no. Okay, we can go to the next image, please. So here's to give you a nice clear close-up of the states. You can see we have Mexico in between Texas and New Mexico. I don't know if that's Texas. Like, people say they remember Texas a different shape. Maybe it's that. That's why I wanted to show it to you. But I also wanted to point out that Lower California existed. The peninsula was Lower California, and I don't ever remember that peninsula being California. That was always Mexico for me. I may have a close-up of that because it bothered me. But if you look to the top right, the top left, you'll see British America, and in the top right, you will see Canada East and Canada West. Canada West is above. Niagara Falls would be in Canada West. And that's just nuts. Montreal, Quebec are Canada East. We can continue.
Niagara Falls is like over here, right?
No.
That'd be east.
It's over near New York, near Toronto.
It's over this way. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
And it's Niagara.
Oh, Canada. Wait a minute.
Canada West and Canada East.
The overlap. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting Canada West to be labeled way over here in the West. Right,
no, that's British America. That's what I'm telling you. This is insane.
This is insane.
Correct. But also insane is the South. Lower California. I've never heard of Lower California in my life.
No. I'm with you. That was all Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Now, there is a line delineating California and Lower California, and Baja is above that line.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Pushing Button says, correct, Sandy. I officially changed my answer about Baja California earlier. Yes, Niagara Falls is in your backyard. Yes, Michael Fontaine. Mm-hmm.
Niagara.
Oh, Michael Fontaine. Have you ever heard of the disaster at Love Canal? Yes or no? You were not here for that question. And if you did not hear the question in the chat, feel free to answer. Have you ever heard of the disaster at Love Canal? General Sorrow says, I have. It was still part of Mexico, says General Sorrow. So Lower California, which was not marked Mexico, was part of Mexico? That's interesting. Then why would they do that? No, Utah encompasses Nevada, Colorado, and Utah in this map. Nebraska has Nebraska, Wyoming, and Colorado, and a bit of South Dakota. South Dakota and North Dakota are also all part of Minnesota and Nebraska. Part of Iowa as well is Nebraska in this map. Oklahoma is shaped a little bit differently. A lot of the states, from the Midwest over, I would say from Illinois, Wisconsin, Kentucky, Tennessee, like west of that, very different from our current map. Welcome, Daryl Shergan. Yes, that is correct. I was asking if you had ever heard of it, so the answer is yes. There you go. Yes. Does Daryl have a wrench? Hold up. I got to go to my chat on the phone. Daryl does not. Welcome to the 1500 Club, Daryl. Okay, we can continue.
Nice.
I also want you to take note when we look at these close-ups, a lot of words are merged. Like WI in Wisconsin right there. But you're going to see ones that are crazy merged and just lines coming across. Like, look at Niagara. Look at the N. Niagara, because that's what it is there. Look at the N. It's connected to the I dot. And the N is also connected to the I with two different lines. Like, what is happening there?
I don't even see Niagara.
It's above Erie. All right, look at the N in Michigan and go right. And the H in Michigan looks like pi. Not an H. It looks like the number pi. We can continue when you're ready.
Doing the important stuff.
So look how merged Pennsylvania is. We have the ENNSYLVANIA all connected. Philadelphia. The L is connected to the A. How they did that? Why they did that? I don't know. The DELP is connected. The HI is connected. Like, there's a lot of merging going on. These were hand-drawn maps. So Washington, the SH, I think it's from the ruler maybe to keep the letters straight. I don't know. But, like, because the O and the N in Washington is merged. Very strange. I'm going to say maybe it was a ruler. We can continue. So here we are seeing it does have a middle finger. So the middle finger is present on Louisiana. I just wanted to point that out. For me, if you literally just cut it off, that's how it was shaped. It was a boot. It was a very squared off boot in my past.
Yeah.
Mobile is in Florida here instead of Alabama. Oh, no, it's not. It's the word is. The dot is in Alabama. Okay, good. Yeah, this looks pretty standard. I don't know what Milledgeville is. Maybe it's a small town that was a bigger town back then. There are some strange towns on the map that I've never heard of, like Milledgeville, which is in Georgia. The M is near the second A in Alabama if you're looking for it. Anyone ever hear of Milledgeville? I'm just curious because I'd never heard of it. Oh, also, it was just the mouth of the Mississippi for me. I've never heard it referred to as the mouths, plural. And it's mouths, plural, on the map. Ray's in the chat. Hey, Ray.
Gotta remember ticketies.
Yeah, right.
Ray, in 35 minutes, it will be Pushing Button's birthday. Splatter says, hey, Grinch Ray. I like Boston Grinch better.
Right.
Yeah. The Boston Grinch. We played your song, Ray. Thanks for putting into the thing. We gave you your intro and everything. We got no's and nopes in the chat. No, nope. No one's ever heard of this town. All right, we can continue. Unless they're answering mouths of the Mississippi.
This is just a thought, how it might be connected to like the rewriting of our reality. Millage is what we call the tax for the education system, and our history and everything is being rewritten, right? Which is kind of, I don't know, an interesting thing that
interesting.
I've never heard of this town, but it was big enough to be on a map.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Are you taxing us for this tomfoolery? You.
They probably are, yes, 100,000%.
I will reserve my
This looks like a duplicate. Okay, so, yeah, this is just showing you Pikes Peak, Kansas is there, and then it's New Mexico. That's all. No, this image is because it's telling me the desert is in Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. So I know Santa Fe, New Mexico would be considered desert, but I'm asking, would you consider Pikes Peak to be desert area?
No.
See, I would not, but this map is saying it is. And that was weird to me. So I wanted to share that. We can continue. Michael Fontaine is in the studio, Mandanimal. Not Michael Fontaine. I have not eaten dinner yet, Buster Ryan, so don't. I feel you. I feel your pain. So again, just showing you Nicolette, Utah. River, Colorado. They're writing that weird. So they have the Gila River, but River, Colorado. So go make of that what you will. Gold region is marked on the top left of the map. Can we see that? That's another reason why I included it. Nevada is not a state. It's on there because of the Sierra Nevada mountain range. But gold region is in the top left. We can continue. Oh, much fun to look at. Yep. And I don't know why they would. The drawings are bad. So yeah, here is British America. Closer up for everyone. We do have Oregon going way over to the east, as well as Washington, which is also not the shape of Washington today. But again, this is an 1855 map. Can you continue? Yep, we just showing you more pictures of California and Lower California and the Gold Region. I really wanted to get California in there. I do have a close-up of the peninsula as well. Somewhere. I'm impressed that someone hand drew this. You can continue. So there's a better image of Canada East and Canada West for you. That's the only reason why I included it. And Michigan, the H still looks like pi to me. There probably is a line in there, but that looks like pi. You can continue. Lake of the Woods. I wanted to ask anyone, what is Lake of the Woods? I mean, Minnesota. Is there anyone from Minnesota here? Anyone from that region of Canada who would know what Lake of the Woods is? Why was it so prominent that it made this map? I've never heard of it. Maybe it's just a nice, big, beautiful lake, and I've just never heard of it. Canada Dry is in the Coca-Cola Bottling Company, made animal. Pensacola, New Jersey. You can just go through these quickly until we get to when we get to the peninsula. There it is. So there's Lower California, and it's much longer than I recall it. Oh, there's the strange version of Florida with the pointy toe that points down, and also the lake in the middle is now apparently connected to the ocean. Do we see that? The big whole lake in the center. It's Lake Buena Vista, right? Is that what it is? The big lake in Florida? Well, it's connected to the ocean on this map. And also the Bahamas look like snakes. We can skip over that one. I was just... Oh, here we go. British America. What does that one say? New Britain. Okay. So has anyone ever heard Canada being called New Britain? Yes or no in the chat. I knew there was another one. Yes or no? Has anyone ever heard of Canada being called New Britain? And also, I drew where I remember Greenland, but Greenland is all the way up there. It's also much smaller. Welcome, Jessica Kirk. And welcome to the 1500 Club after I wrench you up. Give me 1 second.
What happened to Dalmatians? I'm trying to figure out a Mandela.
It changed from
Okay, so
Dalmatians to Dalmatians. So there's an A
Oh,
at
they
the,
changed the
in the
spelling.
last four, yeah.
Okay.
General Sorrow is a no. Julie is a no. Jessica Kirk is a no. Never heard of Canada being called New Britain, says Jackie. Keywords is a no. Pushing buttons is a no. General Sorrow says hi to Julie and Jessica. New Britain rings a bell for Mandanimal. Kinda heard that, says Michael Fontaine. No, Govna, says Pushing Buttons. And Jessica says thank you and hi. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. And we can continue. I do remember us covering Australia being called New Holland because that was definitely new to my reality. So here is British America all the way up to the top. It's not like it was just at the bottom near the United States. They were calling it British America, not Canada. The only part that was Canada was East and West Canada. That's what I'm trying to express here.
Mm-hmm.
With the exception of East and West Canada, it was New Britain in the South West and British America at the same time, because British America was also along the border. So it was both New Britain and British America, and that's confusing. I don't understand. We can continue, please. Okay, so here's a close-up of Panama, which is Pa-nama. I don't know why they did it that way. Everything else is merged, and this is Pa-nama. But the Bay of Panama, so go figure. And that is where the canal would be. And it's almost like going like, did that move? Like, I recall, okay, the Panama Canal being, east to west, west to east. But then it went southwest to northeast. That looks like, now the Panama Canal is not built yet, but isn't that where they would have built it? And that's going from, that's like, the opposite side. That's like northwest to southeast instead of southwest to northeast. I don't know, it's just weird. Anyway, that's why I included it. Everything's just shaped weird too. It's just weird.
I think this is a duplicate.
Probably is, yeah. I tried getting a close-up of the Pa-nama and it's blurry, so we can go on. Oh, Veragua. What is Veragua? I don't know. I just never heard of Veragua. But then again, we probably did not study Mexican geography that much in school, to be honest. But Veragua. I don't know. No, Nicaragua is above. It's on the map.
Hope that was the last one, Sandy. I'm about out of steam.
Well, no. We have to do the brand new. What child is this? You're not going to wait for Pushing's birthday?
Hit it. Let's get it.
Okay, let me get it. Let me get it right now. So, guys, we have a new Mandela effect for Christmas. Mandela effects in a song. And I am hoping somebody remembers it like I do. Because the way I remember it no longer exists. Anywhere. At all. Like, not even a shred of it. It's all gone. Gone. So I'm putting the link in the private chat for you right now, Mr. Super. Well, maybe not. Okay. It wouldn't paste at first, but it just did. All right, guys. This isn't a Bing Crosby Mandela. This is a Mandela that affects every single version of What Child Is This? But I found these Mandelas from Bing Crosby's version, so I will use his for example. I can't with this one. I really can't. This one upsets me. In my opinion, there are messages in the Mandelas as well. Question 1. Please fill in the blank. And it begins with the letter L. What child is this who blank to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping?
Laid.
Ooh.
What do you remember, Mr. Super?
Uh-oh. I don't know. Now it's in question in my brain, now that I've said it out loud. Is it Laid or Lane?
Oh, now you have me thinking 2 words. But one of those words I don't remember, and one of those sounds right. But I remember something different than you.
Laid.
Okay, so in the chat, we have laid, lay for Jessica, lay for Julie, laid. Well, Jessica, you can't. Jessica has dual memory of lay and laid.
Yeah. So do I know.
No, you were thinking of Bill Cosby, Jackie. Bing Crosby. Different person. Maybe laid. I want everyone who says laid. Hubert says lay. Wendy says lay. No one remembers it like I do. Jessica remembers lay. Okay, listen. I want you just to read the blank. Laid to rest. What does that mean?
That death.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm telling you all, if you remember laid, I believe you took an update. I do.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, because I'm leaning back toward like my anchor memory was probably lay, L-A-Y.
For me, it was lays to rest with an S.
Oh, lays like lives. Yeah, lays.
I will admit
lays to rest.
Really clear memory of this song. I'm really familiar with Bing Crosby, but if I heard this song, it was maybe once. So I'm only kind of grasping at it. I will say that I do not have a solid memory of this.
We sang this in church all the time. I was in the school choir. We sang it all the time. It laid to rest? No way. That is saying Jesus is dead. The baby was dead. The baby laid to rest on Mary's lap. Don't like that. I don't like that message. Yeah, it's Ryu says it too. Dead.
Maybe that whole song is like not from my original reality, because that entire sentence would not work out. You know what I mean? Like, any way that you say it, what child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, is such, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't even come out smoothly. It just doesn't
But
sound.
they're saying the child is laying on Mary's lap and sleeping. That's what the sentence says. The child is laying on Mary's lap and sleeping.
In shorter form would be what you said. Lay with an S on the end. Lays.
Lays. That's what I remember.
That's active.
Yes.
What I'm saying is nobody who knows how to speak English would have said, What child is this who lay, lain, or laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, unless
I
that
don't say
person
any.
didn't understand how English works at all, because you would say lay at rest, not like
But
to
you're
rest,
missing the
because
point.
to rest is clearly
Lay
dead.
at, yeah.
Yes, Matrix
Any
break.
way you say it, doesn't matter which word they insert, it's clearly dead.
For me, a 1,000,000%, it was Lays, who lays to rest. Not lay, lays. The S was always there, but it is laid now. And I agree with you. No one would say that. No one would say the child, Jesus, was laid to rest. So question 2, because there's more. While shepherds blank are keeping.
Fields.
It's what the shepherds are doing to Jesus.
Oh, wow, I should know this.
Mandanimal says watch. Julie says watch.
Watch or keeping, yeah.
Jessica's watch. Hubert's is watch. In the studio is watch. General Sorrow is watch. Can move on now. Question 3. Ignore the dashes. It's many words. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh. Blank him. This is the part that upset me. The sentence I recall that I used to sing in church all the time no longer exists. Now we're going to see who really knows the song. It wouldn't be and myrrh and frankincense. Aha. Mandanimal has the current memory of come peasant king to own him. Do you want to hear the crazy part? So I was raised Catholic, and most Catholics do not read the Bible like other Christians.
Right.
Okay? So the crazy part is what I remember in the song, the only reference is in the Bible, and I did not know that. I did not know that passage of the Bible. And yet that is the only reference to the sentence that I recall. And so far, I don't see anybody remembers it like I do. Come peasant king to own him for Jessica. Pushin says, wow, I feel like I should know the song. The Baby of Nazareth. Don't worry, guys. There's other questions you'll probably be able to answer.
Wow.
I'm not telling you yet. I'm not telling you what I remember. We can go on. It is currently what they said in the chat. The King of Kings salvation brings, let 2 words, enthrone him. The King of Kings salvation brings, let enthrone him.
No idea.
Anyone? Hello, Richard Minnick. It's very good to see you. I saw your message, Richard. If you can, please email me, though. It's hard to find messages. I have approximately 1,000 unread messages, comments. I should clarify. Not unread. Like I, it's taking me. I'm going through them very slowly. Very slowly am I getting through the comments because there's like 1,000 that I didn't get to because I fell behind with Mandela, and I am still catching up. Oh no, email. I have like this email address, right? My other email addresses have like 20,000 unread emails or more. It's insane because I don't check email. I purposely checked the email for this channel, and that's it. All right, everybody has no clue with this. Is that correct? Matrix break, Mr. Super, no clue?
No clue.
No clear memory of the song, so I have to sit out really on this one because after the first one, I don't really think I know this one.
It's okay. I am now going to tell you what I remember. Then please answer yes or no, or I don't know. If this sounds right to you, because I figured that would be easier. So, what child is this who lays to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping? Angels. Wait, I gotta think. While shepherds watch or keeping. I can't think of the words of angels. Oh, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping. This is Christ the King, who shepherds watch and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him laud, the babe, the son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh. Here's what I remember. This is important. This is what I did not know in the Bible. All tongues of people know him. The King of Kings salvation brings. Let every heart enthrone him. Okay? That is what I remember. Please remember, all tongues of people know him, and let every heart enthrone him. Those sound just and good, but the sentences that they are now do not sound good. They sound bad. We can continue.
Who lay to rest? Who lay
So it is. You can.
To rest? Who lay?
Oh.
Laid to rest. I don't like it.
Yeah, it is. It did say laid to rest.
Okay, now that you know what I remember, lays to rest. Everyone ever singing. What I remember everyone ever singing. This is what he sings now, laid to rest. What child is this who laid to rest? I don't like that message at all. I don't. Saying right. Jesus is dead. I don't like it.
With you.
While shepherds watch. While shepherds watch.
Why is that cut off? You can hear he's saying watch, though. He sings what I remember, while shepherds watch are keeping. He sings it, but the next slide is the choir, and they sing guard. I've never heard guard, so next slide. Oh, why is it cut off?
I don't know.
But you can hear it starting to say guard, correct?
Yep.
Okay. They sing while shepherds guard are keeping.
Yep.
I've never heard guard in my life. It was always watch. Always. I sang in a choir. If there were different sections of the choir singing the lead and singing backup, it was all watch. There was never watch to guard. That's weird. Okay, go on. Hopefully the other clips are okay.
Oh, bring him incense, gold, and myrrh. Come, peasant king, to own. Oh, bring him in.
Okay, stop. So which sounds better to you? So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh. Come, peasant king, to own him. Own Jesus. Or all tongues of people know him.
Know him, right?
Yeah, it was all tongues of people know him. I swear to you, I swear, and I don't like to swear.
Can
But
I
I'm
ask a
telling you.
goofy question here? Because
Yes.
I felt like before tonight, like I was super familiar with Bing Crosby, and also I didn't feel like I really knew this song. I know that melody very well, but I didn't know that there were lyrics that were Christmas oriented attached to the
I may
melody.
have
So,
an answer for you.
okay, my
So
question is, did he only add lyrics to an old medieval tune, or
no,
is he
this
taking
is
credit for this song?
no, neither. This song is very old, like centuries old.
Is it?
It is. Like I
Okay,
said,
because I didn't
we
ever know
always
that there were lyrics associated with that melody. I thought it was just a melody that I heard at like run fairs. Sorry, I
no,
knew
no,
it was a
no.
dummy
I'm also
question.
going to let you know that melody is also known as green sleeves.
Okay, that's what I thought. It was Greensleeves, and
There you go.
that's why I was going like, okay, that's the run fair song, but why does it have Jesus lyrics? I had never heard anything like that
We're
sung
going
with
to
it.
we're going to be looking at current reality and residue from 1855. No, 1879. 1855 was the history book. 1879. So, no, this has been around a very long time.
Take the opportunity to stretch my legs. I need a moment.
It's okay. There is no residue at all that I could find of all tongues of people know him. And that is what I've sang my whole life through decades of choir, through church. Every Christmas, What Child Is This is sung in the Catholic Church, in the Catholic churches I've been in. And I've been in
You're
multiple
amazing.
Catholic churches. So I'm very disturbed that all tongues of people know him is gone. And that Jesus is dead in this song.
Right?
The baby Jesus. Like this is so disturbing. And I'm sorry, this album cover is Mandela for me. He only had the one big bell in the front. There's two bells there now. Just want to point that out. It's been bothering me this whole time. I've been staring at it. There's two bells. There was one, the big one in the front. There's a second one.
Next slide.
Yep, please.
Let loving hearts enthrone him.
Now I will say,
Let
this is not a bad one. Let loving hearts enthrone him. But for me, it was let every heart enthrone him. Everyone, not just loving hearts. Even people with not so loving hearts, like the Grinch. Anyone can turn to Jesus and be saved. It was every
Everyone.
heart, not loving hearts, every heart. And there's no residue of that either that I could find. So here are some lyrics. I can't find anyone singing the song with the words I remember, and I can't find the lyrics written anywhere. I'm freaking out about this one. Like, I know these whole sentences that don't exist anymore. All tongues of people know him. Like, where would I come up with that? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
It fits the music.
That's
This
right.
is insane. This is insane to me. It doesn't exist. I am very upset about this one. I am so upset. So I went back. So in the Catholic churches that I've been in my area, all the Catholic churches use glory and praise. The hymnal is glory and praise. I went back and looked at many editions of glory and praise to find this song. I found all the way back to 1879. That's on the next slide. So that's the one on the bottom, 1879. laid to rest. Oh, also later on in the song, raise your song on high. It was your song, not a song. But that says a song. And it was while Mary sings a lullaby. And now it's the Virgin sings her lullaby. So it's all wrong for me. It's just all wrong. The song is all wrong. It's another reality song. It's so wrong. So we go to the next slide. You can see I marked it up to fill. At the top, we have guard in the lyrics. Back then, never. Come peasant king to own him? Absolutely not. It was all tons of people know him. Let every heart, not let loving hearts, enthrone him. Raise your song on high while Mary sings a lullaby. I didn't even mark up her. Joy, joy, for Christ is born the day of the Son of Mary. Richard Minnick says, yeah, it's a new version for sure. Reality is crazy. This reality is disturbing.
Yeah, it is.
Go on. I'm sorry. These are all wrong for me. I even looked in the Catholic Glory and Praise, told you guys. It's in 1879. That's what we just looked at. Please tell me someone remembers the song the way I do. Let me know in the comments below because I feel crazy right now. I do. I don't know how. I know full sentences that don't exist. It's one thing when there's a word that's wrong, but it's a full sentence. And it's not a normal sentence. It's all tons of people know him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, you know, the cat in the hat, you know?
Right. So anything that carries meaning or could sway a heart is what gets targeted. Mm-hmm. It's not the trivial stuff usually, like that cat in the hat. So.
I would not know that sentence if it weren't for this song.
Right.
And now it's not in the song. That was one of the reasons why I went to the Glory and Praise, because it shows like another, what's it called? Help me here, Mr. Super. Another verse. It shows another verse that people don't normally sing. Because I thought, well, maybe it's in the other verse, you know, and it's not. It's just gone. And everyone sings it the current way.
As if it always was.
Because it was always was in this reality. Wait a minute. I need to switch themes for a minute. It's going to be a little disorienting, everyone. I'm just letting you know. I do have to switch themes because I need to switch to the normal After Dark really quickly. Oh, we have Christmas up anyway. Look at that, Mr. Super. We had Christmas up anyway, so look, it's not disorienting. We're good. So first of all, thank you. Who sent a super sticker earlier tonight. And also, happy early birthday to General Sorrow. And happy birthday to Pushin' Buttons.
Pushin' Button 62.
Sorry, go on.
Woohoo!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Pushin' Buttons. It is now 4 after the hour. It is your birthday. Let me get back to the theme. There we go. Because that's where our your beautiful outro is.
Nice.
Well, guys, I will see you tomorrow night for a show that is not prepared yet. So if I'm late to Shifty Sunday, or Shifty Sunday is postponed to the later time, it's my fault. Amanda Animal says you're not crazy, Sandy. Thank you. Oh, good night, Mr. Super Sidewinder Suspicion. Thank you for sticking around, bro, he said.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for
Amanda.
ruining Greensleeves for me. I liked it better before I knew there were shitty lyrics.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. It was a beautiful Run Fair song, and now I see how poorly it was written as far as lyrics go.
Well, Greensleeves was taken from it, so
That's terrible.
yeah, it was not the original. Greensleeves was not the original.
Thanks for having us on, Sandy. It's been fun.
Oh gosh, thank you for being here. Oh, and Supernatural Bible Changes is here. Hello, who says happy birthday to Pushin'. I'm gonna do a quick shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out. I'm gonna scroll up as far as I can see. Let's see.
The birthday
Jackie
boy.
McCarran.
Pushing button 62.
Yes. Happy birthday to Pushing Button 62.
Woohoo.
Hold on, let me see. I got, I said Jackie, Pushing Buttons, Vandanimal, Boston Rain Mudflub is here, General Sorrow, Noise Guru. Gary Thorsel is here. I did not see Gary. I was probably in Flickr trying to get links. Gary, if you're still listening, hello and have a good night.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sean Dent is here. I'm scrolling, guys. Ryugan and Mikado. Julie. Jessica Kirk. Welcome again, Jessica. Mandanimal. Cuberts. Thank you again to Cuberts. I can put that on the screen. For the super sticker. In the studio, a.k.a. Michael Fontaine. We also have Splatter 420.
I wasn't too much of a dork not knowing there were lyrics to that song.
I know. I don't know everything neither.
They sucked. And I'm disappointed in Bing.
Right.
We also have Mustard Seed of Faith. I'm scrolling, guys. Oh, I was saying again, welcome again to Jessica Kirk. Scrolling, Wendy B is here. The Amit is here. Let's see. A lot of repeat names, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm scrolling. I'll get to you. Oiler Greg is here. We also had Richard Minnick. Let's see. I'm scrolling, guys. I'm sorry. I do have an announcement to make. I have to update people on something. Analog Lime is here. Let's see. I'm scrolling. It's very hard to find names. I think I'm at the bottom. I think that's it. Let me see. Double checking the comments in the... Yeah, I got everyone. If I missed you and you're still here, say hello at the bottom. Because I know some of you lurk all the time, like, Sagar Mandela Effect lurks all the time. Supernatural Bible Changes. Yep.
Jackie was here. I don't know if she's still here, but Jackie was here.
Oh, I said her first. She was the first one.
Cool.
And Jenny, Matrix Break, thank you for being here on the show.
Yeah.
She's quiet.
She walked away.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then please tell her I said thank you if I don't talk to her. Okay.
Yeah,
and then, and Pushing Button says, you are all awesome. No, you are awesome. You are all awesome, but you are awesome, extra awesome because it's your birthday today.
Woo-hoo.
Extra awesome.
Yay.
Woohoo. Yeah, last week, I want to say thank you all. Actually, I have the names because the media assets, the banners, remind me. Greg V, pushing button 62, Lavira Lakini, Jim from Florida, and Richard Minnick. Thank you very much, because I want to let you know that if it weren't for you guys, there would be no shows this weekend. Our internet was shut off, and they wouldn't let us pay the past due amount because we did forget to keep the arrangement. And also, there's someone else helped, but I'm not allowed to mention. I don't know if I can mention them, but it is someone who watched the show that I care for deeply. So they also helped. But you guys kept the internet on and are the direct reason why there's a show tonight. So thank you very much. That being said, I was planning on using that money for Streamyard. So Rumble and everyone that I do shows with who like to share on the channel, I am sorry, but tomorrow will be the last show that we are able to stream to other places, because tomorrow is the deadline for. Actually, they'll probably let us. They might let us get to next Saturday, maybe, but then they'll shut me down. So just wanted to give you a heads up. I was planning. I said on the show that I was going to use that money for Streamyard, and I had to use it for the internet instead. So I'm sorry, guys. I just want to let you know why the Streamyard Premium was not continuing after I said it was going to. So just want to let you know and say thank you again. And Mr. Super, is there anything you want to say before we head out?
Well, I'm all good. Just thanks for having us on. It's been fun as always.
Thank you for being on. It has been fun. Happy birthday again to Pushing Button 62 and an early one to General Sorrow. And guys, I have a special outro for you tonight. Thanks to Mr. Super Sidewinder. So have a great night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Thanks, everyone.
I just need to find it. Just give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because I'm not used to looking for it. And I don't want to play the wrong thing. Oh no, where is it? I know it's here. 1 second, guys. Huh. Is this it? I'm going to hit rename. Nope, that's intermission. Mr. Super, I may have forgotten to upload your outro. We can't have that. I need to do it right now. Give me a second. We can't do it. I did not work on this all day. I did not work on this all day for it not to be here. So guys, please excuse me. Oh wait, it might be here. Hold on, let me see something. I may have to click. Oh, I think I found it. I did. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thank you for bearing with me on that little technical issue. I'll see you tomorrow night.